everything. We have on everything. Let's do it. Hey,
Go
boy.
ahead.
Hey, look. That's setting the mood right there, boy. That Angela Whitbush, man. Hey, I love that song, bro. You
Oh
know,
God, sir.
that sister sang her heart out, boy. She put her all into that song. She said that nigga was her angel. You hear me out?
Damn right,
Oh,
sir.
oh,
Damn
oh.
right.
And look, we got the whole point of this is to give back our sisters what was once stolen from them, which is their femininity, brother. You know what I mean?
Come
And
on, sir.
and all this garbage that we into now, this transactional garbage is, I don't need no man, I don't want no man, all this kind of garbage. You know what I'm saying? We plan on putting an end to all of that. You
Right.
understand? And we're gonna get our sisters back in their right state. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna help our sisters get back in their true spirit. All right. So look, we on the TikTok, the Clapper, the fan base. You got any questions? Type them in, or you can join the show. All right, did I put the link in there, brother? Yeah,
Come
I,
on. I see the link in there.
yeah, I just put the link in there, so you can go to YouTube, you can go to STATL Connect Podcast, right, or you can go to ISUPK St. Louis, and we live on both of those channels. And you can click that link. You can come up. We can have a discussion. You got any questions or whatever? All right, and let's get it. You want to be part of the show? Come on, let's get it. Okay. But first, I'm gonna play this first video real quick because there are some black women that love black men. All ain't lost, brother. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on. Come on.
It ain't all lost. And I want brothers and sisters to know that. Okay. Just because you might be going through something, you might think, damn, ain't no good men, ain't no good women out there who love. They out there. You understand? They are out there, and mainly they in the ISUPK. You understand?
So like if I could, sir.
Go ahead,
Like you were saying, brothers and sisters saying ain't no good brothers saying ain't no good women out there, ain't no it's some sisters that don't just want 50-50 cap. It's some that want to give you a whole 100%. A
Where's she?
whole 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Where's she at, brother? I want it. You know what I'm talking about? Where's she at, MAISHAAHLA? Give her to me. Okay. So look, here go the first video. Let's play this one. All right. Oh, make sure we okay, we're good to go. Bam.
Black women need black men and black men need black women, but the feminist movement messed up the nucleus family in America, and here we are suffering the consequences because they made us feel like we didn't need black men because they knew if they destabilized the homes that our communities would fall because black men are the best men in the world. Who said that?
Look, black women need black men. Did you hear it, brother?
Damn right, sir.
Black women need black men. Black men need black women. You know, this was all planned. She's absolutely correct. Go to the layout, brother, and read me the statistics on the black women who was more likely to be married. You understand? Should be all the way at the bottom.
Okay. Come on, Kyle, sir. Let me know when you're ready. You ready?
Yeah, Kyle, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. It says statistics when black women are more likely to get married. It says based on historical U.S. Census data, black women were most likely to be married in the year 1950.
Now, you know, that's when they turned around and took this census, right? Collected the data, got the numbers on, you know, what they're saying right here. At one point, black women were more likely to get married than any woman on the planet. You understand? Why? Because at one point, black women knew that, you know what, that man that I got, that, you know, they used to call him back in the day, oh, that old man. You understand?
Right.
That old man I got, I need him. You understand? Straight up. That's how women looked at their men back in the day. They looked at their men like they needed them and they wanted them. You know? I'm telling you, every old couple that I ever talked to, MAISHAAHLA, they had nothing but some good things to say, you know, about their relationship when they been together for 30, 40, and 50 years. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that's them numbers right there. Right. You know, those are numbers, brother, even in the 20s. Okay. Nowadays, even in the damn ones, you understand? If you've been together 2 years, 3 years, you know what I'm saying? You're doing good. Keep going. Because I'm telling you, some folks, brother, they don't even make it a whole 90 days, MAISHAAHLA. What? They don't even make it a whole 90 days. And it's going, there's damn near 30 now. You know, they in a relationship, they with bae one day, and then the next day they not.
Hey, it's like I could, Cap.
Go ahead.
And look, in these marriages these days, you got one time to mess up. You better be perfect. You know, if you want to keep that relationship, you mess up one time, Cap. It's over with.
It's over, brother. Hey, these sisters nowadays, boy, you turn around and just raise your voice too loud. It's over.
It's over. Yeah.
I'm telling you. I done talked to several sisters that have left their men, and brother, the stories, the nonsense, we just grew apart. What the fuck do that mean?
Right.
Like you don't know how to sew, like you don't know how to sew shit back together. Right. They really took a pair of old pants, the knee bust, and you sewed it back up to make that shit back, put it back together again. Like, come on. I'm like, what does that even mean? And they can't even explain that. They can't even explain what growing apart means. Like, what the fuck does that mean even? You know what I mean? So finish up them statistics, bro.
All right, come on, sir. It said in the year 1950, and until that point, they had higher marriage rates than white women.
Black women at one point had higher marriage rates than their opponents. Now, see, the black woman is not your opponent. She's not your ops. You understand? Right. The black woman is not your op. The white woman is. That's who your ops is. Okay? Because anytime you see a statistic about black people, who is it versus white people? You understand?
Right. Okay.
And at one point, the black woman was more than any woman on the planet. She was more likely to be married. You understand? She's more likely to have a man, to know how to keep a man, not run through no men. You understand? Right. She would have one and she would be with that one forever. And brother, we definitely got to bring those days back, boy. All this used up vagina out here. We got to make black vagina great again, MAISHAAHLA.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, man.
All these badass children, these broken children, man. We got to make black children great again.
Hey, it's a light what could, Cap.
all these black men out here that's running through broads, and we got to turn around and make black men great again, the heads of the households again, fathers again. You understand? Strong again. We got to do this, and the only way we gonna do this is by what we teach in the ISUPK on the Commanders Junior Yohana, and that is by following God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
Yeah,
right, you want to fix things, then you come here. You want your family right? You understand? You come here and you learn. And we'll help you get it together. This the only place, huh? This the only place. You understand? Nobody else even cares. Go ahead, Maisha.
And Captain, one thing about these women too, like you said, they're turning themselves into whores. You can't use your coochie to control men and to get everything you get. You can't use your coochie to get a man. You can't use your coochie to get your bills paid. You can't use your coochie to get a job. You can't use your coochie to get food in your house. You can't use your coochie to get a babysitter. You stop using your coochie for everything, man. It's not gonna be no good. Like Cap said, by the time you find that brother that you like, this is a good brother,
right?
You got 100,000 miles on you, Cap. Oh my goodness.
Damn, you know when they say that an engine hit 100,000, it's about to blow out. They say you better get ready to replace that engine. God,
right.
I would hate for one of them sisters' vaginas to blow up after all the miles.
Oh man, God.
That's terrible. But you ain't lying. And then you are absolutely correct in what you said. And the next sister, she gonna say it as well. Listen to this one.
Oh God.
Listen to this one.
Don't want love is because most women want their bills paid. They don't want love. Oh, they got 4 or 5 people because they got more than 4 or 5 bills. And I think as long as we're in this transactional era of time, it's never going to be able to get back to love. We got to focus on the core value of what actually matters inside of a relationship. And we've strayed too far. Honestly, don't get mad at me. I know there's a lot of ladies in here. But it's the truth. Honestly, we live in a prostitution era. Wow. Why?
And you know something? What's terrible about that is she right. All this transactional bullshit, all this situationship shit, all of this stuff that's destructive to our community. We're not supposed to be situationshiptional. You understand? That's a new word, huh?
Yeah, all right. We are put in our STATL Connect vocabulary.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna change the game on the vocabulary. We are not as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men, women, and children, as children of the Lord. We are not supposed to be situationshiptional. You understand? We're not supposed to be in situationships. Man, when I first heard that on TV, MAISHAAHLA, I was like, man, goddamn. What in the hell are we doing now? We was in a situationship. What the fuck do you mean? Why aren't you with this woman and once you got out of the bed? You understand? I remember when my mother put me up on game, right? This is when she was call herself trying to have the birds and the bees talk with me, right? But she dropped some game on me. I give it to my mother, all that white. I love that lady. You know what I'm saying? May she rest in power. But turn around now, and my mother told me, she said, son, when you do get out here and get you a woman, she said, learn how to get along with each other outside of the bed. She said, 2 people can get in that bed and go at it and have fun.
Damn.
She said, but what you gonna do when you get out the bed? How you gonna when you get out the bed? How you gonna treat each other when you get out the bed?
That's game, Cap.
That's game. Brother. That is game. Because what you gonna act like? You gonna act a fucking donkey?
Right.
After you done just act like a monkey in the bed, you know what I'm saying? You gonna turn from monkey, give a man all that monkey, and then you turn into a donkey once you get out the bed.
God damn.
And I was like, man, now I think back on what my mother said, and I'm looking at all of these relationships fall and fail around me and the family and people I grew up with, and, you know what I'm saying, my partners and things like that, you know, and I'm watching them all crumble, and I'm like, man, mama, now I understand what my mom was saying.
Right.
Because I'm hearing stories of how, man, that's all she wanted to do was argue. That's all she did was fight. That's all this. You know, he was, you know, he hitting on me. He turned around and got mad. He slapped the shit out of me, slapped me down some stairs, knocked my tooth out. This and that. You know what I mean? I'm like,
it's a lot if I could, Cap.
Go ahead.
You know, we done did stories where sisters done left brothers because they have lost their job. Like,
yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because they lost their job, it's some women that won't even pick a man because he don't have making $250,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like
$100K.
Okay, yeah, $100K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You right.
So it's crazy, Cap. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
You right. That is ridiculous to turn around and, you know, try to make that a factor, some money. When at one point our people knew money didn't make a difference. I'm talking about as far as their relationship, it having a factor, you know what I'm saying, being a deciding factor on whether we stay or we go. At one point, it wasn't about the money on why we were together. You know what I'm saying? It's because we actually loved each other. You know, I'm telling you, them old folks, when I would ask them, I'm gonna see if I can get some of them to come on these shows because I seen a lot of, and I talked to a lot of them, and I asked them, man, how long y'all been together? They was, we've been together 42 years, you know. And then I was like, tell me what happened. How was it? You know, how did y'all meet? And boy, and every time it's like every couple that I talk to, it go damn near the same way. That old man put a big smile on his face, get to looking at his woman. You know what I'm saying? She turned around, looked back at him, and then he started dropping. Oh man, look at her, boy. When I met my baby, boy, we went through some things, boy. We still together. I mean, it was the same thing. And each one of them had the same, and these are different people from different families that don't even know each other. You understand? And they all gave similar stories, like it was the same, to where they met, they fell in love. He was a big, strong man. I saw him on the job. He was working and he was lifting some logs. And I said, ooh, that's the kind of man I want. And then when it was, when I seen her walking down the street, brother, I jumped in my car. I ran. Look, I had to go catch this woman. I had to get her. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of thing. You know,
right.
I ain't heard nothing about no $100K. You know, I ain't heard nothing about the reason I picked him was because of the money he was making.
Right,
you know,
right. Yeah.
None of that. You know, it wasn't transactional at all. It was because them two actually were in love. They wanted each other. They desired each other, and they made it happen. And been making it happen. A lot of them are still alive to this day, MAISHAAHLA, and they are still making it happen. They are still together. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know, that's how it's supposed to be. With the statistics of Black women being more likely to be married, meaning have a man and know how to keep him and not switch up. Because when you're switching up, just because you're getting different switcher uppers, that don't mean that you know how to keep a man. Because if you knew how to keep a man, you wouldn't be switching up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So a lot of sisters don't know how to keep a man. And we're going to help. We're going to show you. All right. We're going to give you the real recipe on what it means and how to keep a man. All right. Now I know it's a recipe out there in the world. That one is for disaster. Right. You know, that one is for disaster. Because all it's teaching you is, you know what, get the money, make sure he got, like you said, MAISHAAHLA, it was a sister that called me. She heard about counsel and she turned around and said, start going into her man and her story and what happened with them. They broke up. He lost his job. You know, she said he didn't want to work. Right. That's what she said. I said, wait a minute, you left your man because he didn't want to work. That's not even the reason that you should leave your man just because he don't. Even if you have a man that does not want to work, right? There are some brothers out there, I'm sure, that just want to stay at home and do nothing. You know, and guess what? That's still not a reason for you to leave your man. And the sister said he didn't want to work. And I said, he did? said, nah, it had been 2 years. And I said, explain. Tell me the story. What happened? When the sister explained the story, this was the start of COVID. The brother lost his job. You know, he got fired, and it was hard getting back to work. So she turned around and said, I wasn't finna keep waiting on that. I said, God damn. So because of a recession or, you know, a pandemic or something happened that's beyond anyone's control. You know how many women lost their jobs, MAISHAAHLA?
Yeah.
During COVID? And do you know how many niggas said absolutely nothing about those women losing their job? Oh, bitch, you better hurry up and get, love don't pay no bill. I ain't never heard no man tell no woman, love don't pay no bills. You understand? I've never heard a man tell a woman, love don't pay no bills.
Right.
Okay. That is crazy to me. I've never heard a man go around talking about his woman that she lost her job. I used to hear, like, on the block that I grew up on, right in the hood, it was called Scope Block. And it was all family damn near. And a bunch of friends, you know, our families made friends like with everybody on the block. Everybody was like family. It just, that's what's called it what it was, right? And they used to talk, you know. And you do you know who I would hear say that such and such lost their job? It was never her man, because I used to hang out with her. You understand? I used to hang out with the old heads. So I would be out there here, they just be talking their shit, drinking their beer, you know what I mean? Doing their thing, just talking, but it was never, oh man, you know, this bitch lost her motherfucking job, bro.
Right.
I want that shit. She got a month to get another job, but she out of here.
Right. I ain't never heard a man say that, Cal. I've never heard it.
But then I would hear when my mother or my cousins, when they would get with other women, the one that lost their job, that was with the man that I was just hanging with, that's how I would find out they lost their job. They'll be telling them, girl, you ain't gonna believe it, I got fired. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? But then her man kept silent, never opened his mouth about it.
Right.
You know, never opened his mouth. So we got a lot of things that we have to fix, you know what I'm saying, among our people. And women, you know what I'm saying, bashing men because of their status or whatever. Hey, that's the man that you pick. You know, you're gonna have to be responsible for who you open them legs up to. You open your legs up to a man that lost his job due to COVID-19, guess what? That's still your man. You got to wait until he get another job. Help him fill out applications. Tell him, hey, babe, I saw this on Indeed. Here you go. You understand? Or do like one of my aunts. You understand? She done help some of her niggas start businesses. You understand?
Damn.
My auntie helped her niggas start a business. Okay? They gave that man some money, put down on it, and he got started. You understand? Now she another one that don't know how to keep one, but she was good in that area. You understand? She turned around and got that nigga started. You hear me? Then it was another one. He was a musician, right? She bought this nigga new guitars, new chords. What's that little that thumb thing that the thing they use? What they call that? Oh man, it's a thing that they put on their thumb to play the guitar. The little thing they used to hit all the chords with. She hooked that nigga up, spent thousands of dollars on his business. You understand? Yeah. And guess what? She was good in that area, but she don't know how to keep one. She need to be in here learning too. You understand? But hey, she helped that nigga play the fuck out them. He played the shit out that goddamn guitar, boy. I'm telling you, that nigga was cold with that guitar. But only if she knew how to keep a man, boy, she would have been bad. You understand? My auntie is beautiful. You understand? Just like these sisters on these videos. So don't y'all start talking out there talking about, oh, they got low self-esteem, they ugly, that's why they saying it, they need a man, they want to. No, they just actually got some sense. You understand? You know how they'll do. They start bad. You see what the devil said on the show? She heard him back there. Mama, you understand? So she like, look, don't get mad at me. Oh, wait a minute. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then the devil said, yeah, look at the faces behind you. Like, that's insane. These people are beautiful. All of our sisters are beautiful. You understand? And guess what? Don't start that shit about them having low self-esteem or they just ugly and they need the man so bad.
What they call them? They call them pick me. They be saying that shit. She doesn't pick me. Like,
no, she ain't no pick me. You understand? She just know how to get picked.
Yeah.
Shit, because I pick so far, I pick both of them. You understand? Let them talk that good shit like that. I'm picking both of them, brother. Because just imagine what you could really do with a woman that's on the same page as you. Just think about that. You could really do something together. You could really grow. Ain't that what everybody be talking about they want to do?
Yeah.
It's grow.
Grow together. Grow
I'm
together.
A little reverb, I'm hearing a little reverb.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Might be my
turn it down a little bit. Yeah, probably your vibe.
All right. Yeah, better.
Yeah, God, I think we on point now. So so you definitely, want to learn how to build and grow with each other. You understand? It's crazy. It is crazy how, our people have went from where our women once knew how to keep a man more than the white woman ever knew how to where they at now. Matter of fact, read a little more of that statistic, and then we're gonna jump to another video.
Okay, come on. So we got 2 comments real quick, if I could. We got Sister Zara. She said these women can't keep a man because they can't shut the F up. They always nagging and complaining about cooking and cleaning. They don't want to be submissive to their man.
Hey, our sister Zara is right, and that is a lovely sister right there. I love her. You understand? And her husband, I know he love her way more than I do. You understand? But that's my sister, and she is correct. A lot of sisters don't know how to cook and clean and fuck and shut up. You understand? Like what was her name? China Monet.
China Monet.
I almost messed her name up. Like China Monet said when she came to our all black party and sang that song, boy. You understand? She turned around and said, hey, this how you keep a man. Submissive women in demand too. You know what I mean? It's like all these hoes on Instagram and all these whole celebrities and Cardi B, where she talking about she don't cook and she don't clean. Let me tell you how she got that ring. Look how she flipped up. Look how some of them lyrics on her song where she said, now when I'm out here fucking your man, don't say nothing, because when y'all was fucking mine, I didn't say nothing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like now, and then turn around and left your man because he had other women to get with another man that got other
women. Right.
Come on. You know what?
And man, shit, he go both ways.
Black women turn around and you said, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. You said what?
Yeah, he go both ways.
The football player?
Yeah. Stephon Diggs.
Come on, now he gay?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, so you real stupid. at least Offset wasn't no punk. You know?
Right. Yeah.
At least Offset wasn't no punk.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? My man, he said he get the bag and you get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Damn, you go to a man that's getting flipped and tumbled by another man. Like, God damn. That's crazy. I didn't know that, MAISHAAHLA.
Yeah, he didn't have like 3-4 dudes come out and say something about their little escapade.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Cap.
That's great. So you leave your straight man for one that's a sissy and got more than one woman and got several babies on the way. You ain't the only one.
We got a lot of babies on the way. Yep.
Oh my God. That's insane. That should have taught a lot of black women a lesson. No matter which one you get, you're going to run into a man having more than one woman. Get used to it. It's not going to stop. The man is not going to stop. All that whining and crying. Cardi B talking about all the days she was, crying about it and hurt and upset. Had to put the shit in a song and all of that. No man actually said, you know what? I need to stop this. I'm hurting. She can't take it. You know what I'm saying? No man is going. He's not going to.
Right.
Yeah, you might be hurting, crying. Yeah, he feel your pain, but he's not going to stop. Right. You know, that's not going to stop a man from doing what his heart desires. All you should do is be the best woman that man ever seen in his life. You better cook. You better clean. You better fuck. You better shut up. God damn it. And that don't mean you can't talk. That means
that's a big thing right there.
Yeah, just don't be nagging, talking shit to the man, snapping on, putting your damn hand on your hip, rolling that neck, cutting your eyes, and going off on your man. That's what that's talking about. All right. Go ahead with the next comment, MAISHAAHLA.
All right, we got a sister that said her name is Shy Hopkins, V9R. She said, "Yeah, I love my dark chocolate the best."
Okay, yeah. Hey, look, she's in the statistics of some black women that love black men. Damn right, sis. You understand? Damn right. And guess what? We love our dark chocolates. I would never. Look, I ain't never had no white chocolate. You understand?
Right.
I wouldn't even know. I'll probably drop that shit on the floor. It'll fall in my hand. It'd be melted in my hand and not in my mouth. You understand?
Right.
But that dark chocolate, my sister, boy, she will melt in my mouth. You understand? Bone apple teeth. You understand?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey, but read some more of those statistics.
Okay, come on. It says peak marriage rate. The marriage rate for black women peaked in 1950 when approximately 62% of black women were married. Higher rates than white women from at least 1980 through from at least 1890 through 1940. Black women tended to marry earlier at a higher rate than white women. In 1950, black women aged 40 through 44 were slightly more likely to have ever married than their white counterparts.
Facts.
It says post 1960 decline after 1960. Marriage rates for black Americans began to decline. The decline for white Americans was more gradual.
And notice that decline happened once we tried to integrate with these people. Once we felt like we wanted to live that American dream, we wanted to live like white people, we wanted to join them, our statistics started to decline. Keep going, finish it up.
Come on. In contemporary times, black women have the lowest marriage rates among all racial and ethnic groups in the U.S.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's how it is now. You understand? Do you know how many sisters that's in their 30s that's talking about they single? When you ain't supposed to be no damn single when you young. That's when you in your prime. You know what I mean? When you turn around, well, I don't want to jump ahead because I'm about to, play the video and then we're gonna get into the scriptures. But so I damn don't have to get into it if I say it. Right. But give me the scripture real quick, MAISHAAHLA, where it says for young women to marry. Give me that.
For young women to marry.
The young women to marry. All right, I'm gonna pull this next video up. We're gonna get ready for it. Matter of fact, you find that I'm gonna play this next video.
Come on, sir.
Get to 40 and 50 and 60 and you're my age, I'll be 49 next month. You're not asking questions like, where did it go wrong? I'm telling you where it's going to go wrong, because the man that you want is not going to negotiate with you. So that's why you have to choose wisely. And that's why I say, ladies, do not waste your time, because you don't have time to waste. What Kevin said when asking these women, what did your mother teach you to do for a man? He said, it's to learn how to work with and for a man. So I am a woman of faith. I don't really talk about it, but even if you don't believe in the scripture, pick any book, pick any story, pick any religion. The man comes before the woman, and the woman is a helpmate. She is a support system. She makes life easier for him. She makes life more comfortable for him. She helps him achieve his goal. But when you get to 40,
absolutely, that's how it goes. And she right. When you look at any book, when you look up any religion, any race of people, who is up front? Who's first? It's the man. It's only this dumb shit culture that we're trying to live out now, to where the man is absolutely nothing. And do you know why the black man is nothing in the black household now? Because of white society, the different things that they have forced on our sisters, right? Whenever I ride through the city here in St. Louis, I always find a women and a children's clinic. You know, I never find a men's. The family shit, I never see just a complete family fucking clinic to where it's men, women, and the damn children. It's always the family clinic is women and children. And you know, that's only in our neighborhoods. You go out there in the white folks' neighborhood, right? Guess what? Oh, they got family clinics out there. You'll see the husband going to the doctor with his wife, the wife going to the doctor with her husband, with the children. You understand? You'll see that out in white neighborhoods. And they pushed all of that garbage on our sisters so that we would turn around and be destroyed. So our families wouldn't be together. So the statistic of what you just read about the black woman being more likely married than any woman on the planet Earth, now it's declined, where it's gone down to where now she's least likely to ever get married. Right? Having sex with all these different men. You know, don't know what it is to stay with just one man. Don't know what it is to have children by one man. You know, they can't speak on any of that. Why? Because it was their goal. It was their job to destroy us. And they turned around and they were the best at destroying us ever. Because look at us now. Here we are. We're having to explain something that should automatically be known and taught in the homes. You know what I mean? We're having to teach brothers and sisters what family truly is all about, because we don't know out there in the world. We got all this shit that we get from TV, all this shit that we get from YouTube, all this shit that we get from songs, right? That's not real. It's not realistic. You know? Go ahead, MAISHAAHLA.
What I was gonna say, like you were saying, society got this got our people destroyed because women are putting, you know, their jobs in front of the family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? They don't even care about having a family together until, you know, they out of college. They you know, they got the whatever good job that they looking for and a big house and all of this, and then they want to start having kids and trying to have a man, and then next thing they know, they look up, they still single with a dog, staying in a big ass house with nobody in it, all because the white man duped you. You fell for the banana in the tailpipe, man.
Yeah, they did. And look, on this DVD I got right here, Soulmate, one of the preachers that's on there, what you just said was they turn around, they want to work on their finances and you know, their house and their cars and their career so bad. There's nothing wrong with it now. Don't get me wrong. Get you a career, you can get you a big house, you know what I'm saying? Get a big bed, I can come lay in, do all that, right?
Right.
Get all of that. Get something fancy that you and I can drive. Get all of that. No sweat. But here, like you said, that's their sole focus. They pushing the men to the back. It's on this, and we're gonna run this one on one of the one of our love hate series as well, right?
Okay.
Turn around, and a sister, she's a preacher. She's a singles ministry preacher, right? And she turned around and is teaching black women how to be single with no man.
Damn.
But guess what she said herself? She said that one. I'm no lie. I'm not kidding you, MAISHAAHLA. She said in this documentary, she said, you know what? I wanted the big house. I got it. She said, I wanted the fancy car. I got it. She said, I wanted a career. I got it. I'm successful. She said, and they even showed her house. She had a big old crib. You understand? If she walking around the house, she had a fat house. You understand? She said, I got it. I got everything I want. But you know what? I want now. She said, I want a man. She said it just like that. I said, damn, the singles women's ministry, a minister wants a man. Wow.
Right.
Now, what do you know?
That's great.
And brother, what you just said is correct. Boy, you ain't never lied. And I wish I had that part. Well, I didn't know you was gonna say that, but
you know.
That clip, boy, I'll tell you, that'd been right on point, boy. She said that, MAISHAAHLA. She said, "Man,
she want a man, Cap."
You know, she at home.
She teaching young women how to be without a man. That's crazy.
Yes, and she herself.
That is insane. That's insane.
She at home some nights in that big house in that big bed, and temperatures rising. Your body's yearning for DG. That body yearning for DG. You hear me? And she said, she said, I want a man. That was funny as hell. But that's the exact same thing that I said, MAISHAAHLA. I said, wait a minute, the woman that's teaching black women to be single, you don't need no man, want a man. Now that's strange. You know, like why are you denying yourself? Now, I'm not saying get anybody. I'm not saying just pick up any old cat. You know, that's not what you better be selective. You understand? Be careful at who you select, because you only get one. Women only get one shot at it, right? A man can have multiple wives. He can get one woman, and she could get on his nerve, and guess what? He can go get another. You can't divorce that woman. You got to keep the woman that get on your nerve. You understand? The woman that don't know how to cook that good. Well, I got a chef. The woman don't clean that good. You understand? Keep these houses clean. The woman that don't do whatever it is, you can't divorce her because of those things.
Right.
But you can go get you another woman. Guess what? And get you one that don't get on your nerve. But a woman, you actually only get one shot at it. You understand? So you should be careful on who you give that shot to. So I'm not saying just go and pick up any old dude. That's not what I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying, marry the first man and say, damn, baby, how you doing? You know, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, don't deny yourself. If you want a man, get you one. Get you a decent man and learn and know to stay with that man forever. Okay? Stay with that man forever. You got that scripture out?
Come on, I got one in 1 Timothy 5:14.
Read.
It says, I will therefore that the younger woman marry.
The younger women marry. Not when your ass is old, like that lady said, when you get in your fit. What she say, 49? She 49 about to be 50. Don't turn 50 trying to realize or say to yourself, where did I go wrong? You know where you went wrong at. You know. And you've been a monster to these men. You broke up with these men. You didn't treat them right. You did a lot of things. But now, guess what? We got some sisters love black men. They love them. And they don't want to do without them. You know what I mean? And look at what the Bible says that young women are supposed to do. Young sisters, when you become an adult, right? And you're supposed to have your father and your mother training you. And we're going to get to that too. On where it's all supposed to come. I'm jumping ahead of myself again. I'm trying not to throw it out there, MAISHAAHLA, but I'm jumping ahead of myself. Come on with it.
Come on. I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house,
Be outside.
Guide the house.
Look, ladies, there's nothing wrong with going somewhere and having girls' nights and, going to a party or, hanging out with your girls and then coming back home. But the Lord said to guide the house. You're supposed to marry, have children, guide that house. Your family should be more important to you, not just your kids. The man that you have the kids with should be important as well. Okay, keep going.
Okay. Give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
Okay, so what that means is and you can drop that, Masha. What that means is you're giving Satan, the adversary, the opportunity to say, look at what she doing. She broke up with another man. Look at her. You know what I'm saying? Was just with this dude last month. Now she broke up with him and she with somebody else the next month.
Right.
You're giving the devil, Satan, the opportunity to speak reproachfully. You understand? Wrongfully about you. You understand? The things that you're doing is wrong. You're giving them something to talk about. Let's put it like that. You're giving them something to talk about. You don't want to give him nothing to talk about, right? You keep your behavior intact, like what the Bible says, and we're going to get to that too. So let me play this video real quick. Let's get to this one, and then we're going to get to some scriptures.
Oh, God, sir.
Okay, here's the myth. You're not going to like it, but here's the myth. God is preparing a man for you. Incorrect. Biblically speaking, the Bible says that God created Eve for Adam, not Adam for Eve. I'm going to let you sit on that for a couple seconds. God created Eve for Adam, not Adam for Eve. So the one God is preparing is you. You have to understand that God prepares you as a woman to come into the life of a man, to be a helpmate, to bring value into his life, to be able to allow him and encourage him to do what God has destined for him to do. But as a woman that is unprepared, what happens is instead of allowing the man to do what God has called him to do, you make it all about you. And you want the man to make you his God. It was never planned that way. As a woman, you need to align with your man, and both of you need to serve God, because that is what God ordained, for man and woman to join together and serve God.
Well, what do you know, MAISHAAHLA? Some black women love black men. You hear me? She dropped her, and look, I'm gonna go a little deeper, right? And show you exactly who's supposed to be preparing you for that man, how it was supposed to go. And guess what? Even though it hasn't gone that way, and say you may have made some mistakes in your past, that's all right. It ain't lost. All hope is not lost. I'm telling you, it's not. You could come in here, be totally brand new, and start all over completely. All right. And we'll teach you, right? We'll give you the things that you need. And now go to, give me let me see. Give me the one in 1 Corinthians. Go in the layout.
Come on, sir. In the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 8, it says, "For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man."
Okay, so what the sister has said was, God is not preparing a man for you, right? But you are the one to be prepared for him. Okay, there's so many scriptures about that. You know what I mean? Christ even made a parable to where he had 10 women being prepared for the bride's groom, the groomsmen. You understand? For the groom, not for the bride groom. The damn groom was being prepared for the bride. Okay, so she's correct in that. So the scripture says that man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. When you go in the scriptures, you read in Genesis, the Most High turned around and created Adam first. Okay, then Eve. All right. Adam was the first man in the truth. Then came Eve. All right. The Most High gave Adam Eve. Okay. Keep going. Read verse 9.
Come on. Verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
The woman was created for the man. Okay. The Most High took the man that he made and then made him a woman. Okay. He saw that man shall not be alone and that he needed a helpmate. And the Most High gave Adam Eve to serve him while Adam serves the Most High. The sister was correct. Both of you need to be in the truth, serving the Most High. That's correct. And they don't teach that out there in the Christian church.
No.
But you will get that here in the ISUPK. You will get taught the truth here. Both of you should be obeying God's laws, statutes, and commandments. What a better household you gonna have, you know. But
it's a lot if I could, sir.
That's the scripture that she was talking about. She was referring to. Go ahead, Doc.
And it's crazy because you know, in the Christian church, you know, they promote you to leave your man. You know what I'm saying? They promote it. But when we come and we try to tell you the truth here in the ISUPK under Commander Junior is to stay with your man, work through them problems.
Right.
You know, be with your man for the rest of y'all life together. Right. Make it work. Don't leave. You can't leave. You know what I'm saying? This is the advice that we give you, but your Christian pastor is going to tell you to leave him, go be happy, go find your soulmate.
Right.
You know
right. Ain't that crazy?
And a woman, a woman will her whole life she trying to find her damn soulmate.
Yeah. But had a whole lot of mates in her soul.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, yo, MAISHAAHLA. That's great.
That is wild, Cap.
Damn, that's great. That's insane, brother. Okay, now let's go a little deeper. Let's go a little deeper with who is supposed to be preparing this woman for her man. You understand? Okay. And guess what? I know a lot of people don't want to do no work. But guess what? You have to. You have to. You have a child. You are supposed to be preparing that child, right? You know who does it? Other cultures do it, and I'm gonna play a video about it too. But give me the next set of scriptures in Titus.
Okay, come on, sir. In the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. Mm-hmm. The aged women likewise, that they make that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
Mm-hmm. So here, the aged woman is talking about the older woman, right? The aged woman. That her behavior should be that which becometh holiness, meaning separate, right? Like while these hoes is acting like this over here, you are not. You acting like this over here. You understand? They just
twerking at the restaurant.
They twerking at the restaurant. They doing whatever they do. You over here, you not twerking at no restaurant. You keep your twerking at home. You understand? Right. You're in the public twerking for everybody. You understand? Everybody shouldn't see you twerk. Okay.
Right.
Well, yeah, no, they acting like this, and you got it together acting like this. Okay.
Right.
That's what that's talking about. Go ahead.
Come on, not false accusers.
Okay. So here they are, not false accusers. Come on.
Not giving too much wine.
Not drinking too much. Now, false accuser, of course, is you lying, saying somebody did something to you, but they didn't. You know, say you call the police on your man, say he hit me. Right, you know what I mean? Right. Yeah, you know, knowing that man, knowing the man said he was about to leave because you was getting on his damn nerve, and then you called the police and said he slapped you, so to try to make him stay. Don't do that. Don't false accuse anyone. Right? Keep going.
Come on, sir. It says, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things.
Not giving too much wine, not being no damn alcoholic. There's nothing wrong with consuming alcohol, right? But there is a point where you go overboard. And when you go overboard, oh boy, the majority of times your behavior goes right over the goddamn board too. Right. So not giving to too much wine, man, that's all you live for is a damn drink, and you are alcoholic. Okay. Right. And it says a teacher of good things, not none of them Ronnie Ho quotes talking about you got to use what you got to get what you want.
Right.
Okay, that's not teaching a black woman anything good. That's teaching her something horrible right there, because she's not supposed to be taking what she has. You ever heard back in the day when people would say, "You girl, you sitting on a gold mine."
Right.
And I used to wonder when I was a kid. What the oh man, she got a lot of money. I'm a kid thinking when it's sitting on a gold mine meant she got a lot of money. I was like, damn, I want to borrow some money to see if I can go get snow cone off the ice cream truck. She got a lot of money, right? But then when I found out what that shit meant, that was so sick for our people to be saying that, girl, your vagina could get you a lot of money. That's disgusting as hell. That's not a teacher of a good thing, man. Those black women that was teaching black women that type of filth was pieces of shit.
Right.
Not supposed to be teaching no black woman she's sitting on no gold mine. And if you are sitting on a gold mine, the only one supposed to have your gold is your man. That's it. So we ain't against gold mines now. Give me the gold, okay?
Right.
Give me the gold, but just me. You understand?
Right.
Don't give my gold to nobody else.
I'm a damn leprechaun, Cap.
Hey, look, to where, right? Who stole me gold? You hear me? Hey, look, to where you sing the old days talking about she used to be my girl. That song right there, brother. When I used to, let me tell you something. When I was a kid, my stepfather had all of the albums, and my father had all the DVDs.
Yeah.
And brother, I would switch them up. You understand? I would be playing them old school albums of my stepfather, and then I'd be playing that old school and that new school DVDs of my father's, right?
Right.
Around, boy, the OJ, that song, She Used to Be My Girl, that was my jam. You hear me? That brother said, oh, good loving. The girl got plenty good loving. Ask me how I know. And I'll tell you so. I fucked her too. Basically, that's what he's saying on the song. She used to be my girl. How you know she got some good loving? Because he hit that too. Right. And that's a shame, man. Nobody should know that about our women. Nobody should be able to walk around and say anything about, I'm a old girl, boy. She's smart. Yeah. We shouldn't be able to say none of that about nobody else's woman. We should have no fucking idea what that woman is working with at all. You know, that's insane. But go ahead, get to it. Keep reading.
Okay, sir. That they may teach. This is verse 4. That they may teach the young women to be sober.
Stop right there. Now we getting into it. Who is the one that's supposed to be preparing you? Your mama. You understand? Your mama. The aged women. That's the mamas and grandmamas. You understand? They're supposed to be teaching the ones to come. But they're not doing that. They're not teaching them. We got a very few out there I've seen in the world. You know, and that's going to be the next one. When we pull on the next Some Black Women Love Black Men, we're going to pull some old ones. We'll pull some old schoolers, right? To where some women are doing what the Bible actually says, to where they are teaching young women. They just ain't goddamn listening. They listening to TV, you know, and YouTube and videos, you know, more than they are their mothers and grandmothers. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are teaching. Some of these mothers haven't taught their daughters shit. I have heard some sisters that I grew up with, brothers, say their mama didn't even teach them anything about when their period was to come and how to clean themselves. So you know they ain't teach them nothing about keeping no man. And those very sisters that I grew up with had and still have a hard time keeping a man, brother. I know one sister that ran through so many brothers right now. She pulled a what was that sister that was married to Biggie?
Faith Evans. Faith Evans.
When Faith Evans said Dick don't do nothing for her no more because she had so many and so much, that sister said that same thing, brother. And I watched, not literally like watching, but you know what I'm saying, I know of all the different men that she, you know, not all of them, but some of them. You know what I'm saying? Because the sister slept with damn near everybody on the block. I'm like the only one that wouldn't touch her. Dang. You know, everybody else couldn't wait to get her. You know, because of her body, how good she looked and all of that. Everybody, no, I ain't want that. That was trash. You know what I'm saying? You letting everybody hit that? No, it can't be that good. In my mind, it's not that good because everybody has some of it. You know, you're just willing to give it away. It's not that it's just that good. I'm sure you're not that pleasurable. You letting all these different men inside of you, you probably dry. You about got an odor. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of stuff. You know? So no. But yeah, she boy, and she said that dick don't do nothing for her no more. You understand? She had so much more. She said it does nothing for her. Now you know that box is wore. That box beat up, and you know you break down the box, turn it all up, and then make the box smaller and get in the trash can. Brother, that box broke down.
Damn.
That box is broken down, my shot. That's what this sister said to me. I said, God damn, I feel sorry for her. That's all I can say. You know, of course, I invited her to class. She almost made it, but caught them demons out and had to go right back out there.
Damn.
She went right back out there, but yeah, man. But finished up. So the age women, the older women are supposed to teach the younger women how to how to be sober. Go ahead.
Oh God, women to be sober, to love their husband.
To do what?
To love their husband.
Love their husbands. They're supposed to be passing this wisdom down to you, not use what you got to get what you want. Not if he ain't making $100K, then girl, forget him. Not if he ain't paying all your bills, then girl, fuck him. If not, none of this garbage that you're being taught. This is what you should be taught right here, right? Which is how to love your husband. Okay, that means how to keep a man. Keep going.
Come on, to love their children.
Guess what? This is a double whammy right here. Love your man, your husband, and your damn children. A lot of sisters don't know how to love their children either. They think being transactional with their kids is how you love them. I buy you shoes, I buy you clothes, I get your haircut. I done heard so many sisters, brother, argue with their kids about all the things that they do. When the kid ain't, they appreciate the video games and the clothes and the shoes and the things that you do for them, but that ain't what they want the most. That's what you're supposed to do for them, is clothe them while they can't clothe themselves, feed them while they can't feed themselves. So why the hell are you trying to make it their responsibility to say, well, I take care of you, I buy you clothes, I buy you? No. So a lot of sisters don't know how to love their children either. Keep going.
Khan, sir. Verse 5, to be discreet.
To be discreet. Stop talking so goddamn much. Telling everybody your damn business. I think that is the stupidest shit in the world. For a woman to get with another woman and start running her mouth about her goddamn man. Like, bitch, shut up. Why don't you talk to your man about how you feel versus somebody else? You want to go to somebody else because you got an attitude and start talking about the nigga. And the person you telling it to don't have sense to say, hey, you the one picked him. Work that shit out. You know, don't call me, call him and see if y'all can make it right. No,
hey, Cap.
Go ahead.
Talaki, you know what happened a lot of the time? The same sister you running telling all that bit that talking all that shit about your man to, she turned around and go sleep with him.
Hey, MAISHAAHLA, what's funny that you said that. It's a clip that this comedian, this sister, man, she funny as hell. I forgot her name, but she turned around and said that y'all ain't gonna believe that one of my friends is leaving her husband after 22 years. And I said to her, girl, don't leave your husband. Don't do it. Stay with your man, right? So she said a month later, she asked her again. She said, girl, are you serious? You gonna leave your husband? You really done with him? You really finna divorce him? She said, yeah. And why do you keep asking me? She said, I'll take him. She said, I'll take him before I fell out. I said, that was funny shit. But you right. You right. Because they look, some black women love black men.
Right.
And when they see that you got a good one, they want a good one too.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of a man being allowed to have more than one woman, so that all of these women can have a good man.
Yeah, Cat. What they say, Cat? You thought he was trash, but he another woman's treasure.
Yeah. Somebody else gonna take him, clean him up, polish him,
Right.
and wax him, and you understand? Oh my God, turn his world upside down. Somebody else, what they say? Well, one woman won't, another woman will. All those lines out there, yeah. So guess what? You keep acting stupid if you want. Somebody else will come handle business.
Yeah, right.
You know, you know, and at one point, that's what our sisters was doing before it was all this nonsense, like that song, that old song that said, I don't care about your other girls, just be good to me. At one point, women knew that they men had other women, right? But you know what they was doing? They was doing the best that they could for that man and stayed with him even though he had a bunch of other women. But now these sisters now think that's the end of the world. Go talk to your mama. She'll tell you how your daddy had more than one woman. I had a sister, MAISHAAHLA, we had this conversation about this topic, and the sister very quickly had said she denied her father having more than one woman. And I don't think that she caught herself in what she was saying. She said, no, my daddy didn't. I said what I just said. Go ask your mother about your father. She said, oh no, my daddy ain't had no other woman. He ain't had no other women. I said, you probably didn't know about it. 2 minutes later, she said, boy, I remember growing up, man, my father, all these women he had. I said, what? I said, wait a minute, what? And you know what I didn't do? I didn't even stop her. I just let her talk. I just let her finish telling me the story about her father, the real story, the one that she tried to deny. I mean, they don't make your daddy a bad man because he had other women. Right. You understand? He's not a bad guy. Men aren't dogs. What else they say? Piece of shit. And whatever else they say about you, just because you want other women. That's your God-given right. And what man you know don't exercise their rights? All of them do. You know? So sisters got to learn how to shut up. Stop talking so goddamn much. Stop telling everybody your business, especially when you are mad or upset or got into it with, arguing with, or, you know what I'm saying? Fighting. When I'm saying fighting, I don't mean, you know, physically, because we shouldn't be hitting and hurting each other. But if you are fighting, you know what I'm saying, verbally, going back and forth, exchanging words, then don't go telling everybody. Be discreet. What's the next one, MAISHAAHLA?
Come on. Be chaste.
Chase, meaning you not giving, you not giving that box to everybody. You understand? That box is just for one man. Ooh, that's how it's supposed to be, sister. That's how it's supposed to be. To where only one man put them 100,000 miles on that box. You give it to that one man and let him take you to Pound Town. Not everybody taking you to Pound Town. Go ahead, keep going.
Come on. Keepers at home.
Keepers at home. Again, sisters love running the streets nowadays. So bad to where we did. Remember that story we did where that sister left the baby at home to go out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep. Like you want to be outside so damn bad to where you'll leave your children in the house. It was a sister that her in St. Louis that did that. Stayed on the south side, and the baby right off was it Jefferson? I think it was Jefferson, and I forgot this side street. But the sister had wanted to go to the club so bad, she left her 3-year-old son sleep. She tried to put him to sleep first, right? And this baby woke up looking for his mama, walking over the whole house, couldn't find his mama. Went to the door, MAISHAAHLA, and was able to open the goddamn door, walk outside, and this baby is at 2, 3 in the morning walking up and down Jefferson.
Damn.
2, 3 in the morning, could have got hurt. You know, so you know what happened when she got through kicking it at the club. Police was waiting at the door. They found the baby out walking the streets. Thank God he didn't get hurt and get hit. You know what I mean? And thank God nothing else happened to him. That no weirdo, you understand? No pervert picked that baby up.
Right.
You know, thank God it was somebody, you know, that was decent and returned that child, you know what I'm saying, back home safely, you know. So yeah, so what's the next
one? Come, sir. Keep her at home. Good.
Good, you already know that your woman's supposed to be good to you. You're supposed to be good to your damn man. Right? Keep going.
Obedient to their own husband.
Wait a minute. Now you know they got a problem with that word.
Oh my
I
goodness.
done heard so many sisters have a problem with the word obedient. Someone, I ain't no dog. I ask them, are your children dogs? Because you
Right.
want them to obey you, right? Are your children dogs?
Right.
And you know what they'll say? Oh, that's different. No, it ain't.
Yeah, different.
No, it ain't. It's just something about you being delusional in your mind where a word, what they call it, trigger. The word would trigger you like that. You know, I obey people. I'm a grown ass goddamn man. These contracts that I sign with folks, I obey the contract. I obey the agreement. And I don't feel less than a man about it. I don't. Oh, that's different. It is what it is. I own homes, right? Guess what? When they come with them property taxes, I got to pay. I got to obey that. You understand? If I want to keep my house, men ain't messed up about it. Only women that I heard complain about words such as
It's like what I could, sir.
Come on with it.
It's like what I could, sir. When I hear that right there, obedient to your own husbands, you got so many women, you know what I'm saying, that'll don't even pay attention to their man in that house and do nothing for him, but will go to work and listen to every word that boss tell her to do, Cap. And then, and then on top of that,
coffee.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, sir. It's like
I was just adding to what you were saying. Go ahead. I was just saying. She listened to their boss and filed them papers. Bring him coffee. Bring him donuts. You understand? Go get the meeting room together. Do whatever.
Be there on time. Be there on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. She do all that. And then you got to be obedient to your own husband. Don't listen to Steve Harvey book, Think Like a Man. Don't listen to that crap. Listen to your damn husband, man. It's a lot.
Oh my God. Why, who want a woman that's acting like a lady but thinking like a man? Is this dude stupid? He got to be. That big ass mustache of his is getting in the way of his brain. Like, who the hell want a woman acting like a woman but thinking like a? I don't want no woman thinking like me.
Nah, I don't want that.
A woman's supposed to think like no man. She ain't supposed to operate like no man. She ain't no man.
Right.
You know, she's not a man. She's a woman. And she should operate and think like a woman. Act like and think like right here. It's starting with being obedient to your own husbands. Obey that nigga. That's what the Bible said. That's what the Bible said. Keep going.
That the word of God be not blasphemed.
So can't nobody lie and say, you know what? Them sisters that claim they obey their husbands. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't listen to their husband. They don't do what their husbands say. That's what it's talking about. But you want to be the type of woman that does do it. You know what I mean? That obeys her man. That's obedient to him. Listens to him. Give him some. You like what General Hyman said. Give him some. See, you better make that house a happy home and give them some. You understand?
Hey, Cap, I got one video before you get out of here. I just want to play one before you go.
Wait. Oh, no. Hold on. Before we go, before you play that, I want to play this one real quick, MAISHAAHLA.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I want to show this is a follow-up with where the teaching come from. Now, I know everybody know where this scene come from, right? But you're gonna miss the point, and I'm gonna have to break this down for everybody that's watching, right? So here we go. Let me play this real quick. We'll break this down.
Ahead, sir. Do you think, sir?
And then you drop yours. Okay.
Am I not all you dreamed I would be?
Oh, you're fine. Beautiful. It's just that if we're going to be married, I thought we should talk to each other, get to know each other.
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
That's it right there. That's what I wanted to play. She said, ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
Ooh.
Other cultures do this. Now, you know, in this movie, they were supposed to be Africans, right? African women do this. They pass this down. They teach their daughters how to be. They haven't been destroyed like our sisters have, right?
Right.
White women even do it. Chinese women do it. Every other woman on the planet now passes down. Hey, this is how you keep Bruce Lee. Su Young, you want to keep Bruce Lee? This is what you do. You know, you make sure you some dumb goy him all the time. Okay, that's what they Africans. You know, hey, Tabubu, this is what you do. You understand? You serve him doodoo. Okay. African men, they love that sticky stuff.
I love that doodoo.
You serve Utambe doodoo, okay, and he will love you.
Yeah.
But look, all the other coaches do it, but our sisters, they ain't passing it down. That's why I said, I'm gonna show you. That woman said on that video, God is preparing you for that man. Your mama supposed to be preparing you for that man. Your father is supposed to be there to help find you a good man, because you don't know what a good man. How many good men you claim you had? How many? It's a clip on a movie. I forgot the name of the movie, and I'm gonna find it too, because you know we're gonna play that on one of these love hate series too. But it was it was a clip where on this movie where a sister said, she said, I wish that I can go and get back all of my vagina that I gave all these niggas. That's what she said.
Dang.
I said,
refund.
Boy, she want a refund on the coochie. Yes. Because she gave it to so many different men thinking they was good men and finding out that, you know, she said that they wasn't. Damn. So yeah, your father's supposed to be there to help you pick a good man. And for you sisters that are with men, you got to stay with them. You understand? And guess what? In our culture, in ISUPK, I'm saying our culture, I'm talking about the ISUPK, we are doing just that. Training sisters from their birth, when they're young, how to obey their father. Because guess what? In here, their fathers are in their life. You know? And then guess what? When they get a little older, they're going to get some more training. When their father see that it is time for them babies to know a certain thing, he's going to teach it to them. I started teaching mine. When you going to get a husband? They used to say, when you find me one. I taught my girls that. I said, you're going to get a husband when I get you one. And then when I would add, I put it in their head and I asked them the question, when you going to get a husband? When you get me one. And that's how it should be. Is fathers should be finding their daughters good men. You understand? Because you know what to look for. A brother come with that smooth game, you know what I'm saying? He creep up from behind with your name, with your sign, all that. And you know what I mean? She going. He coming back over that same night, you know, and you gonna give him some, okay? And then guess what? Hey, that's your husband. That's your man. Y'all better make it work. But guess what? He'll turn around and show you, you know what I'm saying, what you can look for. So that's the whole family is important. The man, the black woman, and the black children that come from those, you understand, the babies, kids of ours, we love them. And we all need to be together. All right. So that's what we should be doing. That's who's supposed to be preparing you for that man that you claim you want. All right. So go ahead, MAISHAAHLA. I know you had one.
All right, I'm gonna play this one, then we can get out of here, sir.
Go
ahead and get to the screen real quick. All right, it should be on the screen now. All right, here we go, sir. I just put this one up. I don't think you had a chance to even get to this one, but here we go.
Come on.
I'll forever.
She got on her knees.
I'll forever submit to you. I'll forever submit to you, Miles. I'll forever respect you, Miles. I'll forever honor you, Miles, as the head of our home, and no other. There is no other. There is no one. No plans of hell will ever prosper in our marriage. And will ever hold me not to be a wife that is a Proverbs 31 woman. I will become that woman that builds the home as I follow you, as you follow Christ. That is the only thing that we will do in our household. And I promise and I vow that in heaven they hear. On earth I declare and decree, I shall be a submissive wife unto you. As we continue to do this work of God, I'll forever.
I heard that. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, what you talking about?
To you. Ooh,
what you talking about, Cal? What?
Some black women love black men, MAISHAAHLA.
What?
Give them some. You hear me? Give them some. Shit. Yeah, that was good. Hey, but look, make sure y'all stay tuned in to our Love Hate series. All right, now we switching up. We finna go to the men. You understand? And how we want to show just how some black men hate black women. And then we're gonna show how some black men love black women. So, like I said, all is not lost. You understand? There is still some hope. All right. And make sure you stay tuned to me and Officer. I'm gonna call you what DMG called Officer Cut 'em Up. Look, we was talking about you yesterday. Cut 'em up. You understand?
They're right. They're right. Why do you?
Yeah, look, we're gonna keep bringing you these shows. Sunday, we got a good one, man. Make sure y'all tune in to Sharpness for Radio. We're gonna be going over a little bit of the history with the church. We're gonna go back some, we're gonna come forward, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna show you just how useless the black church is to the black community. We're gonna show you that. Then I got a discussion with, oh my God, with the Diabolical Divas.
Oh my God.
That name.
What in the world you we got yourself into, Cal?
Diabolical Divas. It's going down 6 p.m. Okay, Sharpness 4 is going down 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then the discussion with me and the Diabolical Divas is going down, I believe, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, so make sure y'all tuned in for both of those. All right, and make sure you get in class, pay your tithes, and learn how to cook and clean and fuck and shut up, sisters, and keep that man of yours. All right, and with that, we gone. Shalom, Israel.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. Hey, Shalom, Israel.